Hello everyone, welcome to the video tutorial for the FIG sales forecast. When you purchase the sales forecast, you will receive a folder with two files in it. One will be for you to work in, that is the live sales forecast, and the second will be, as the name says, a template to copy for New Year's forecasts. So what you can do when you receive the file, you can rename it to your own business name or whichever you prefer, and then date it with the first financial year that you are going to be using it for. When you then need to do your sales forecast for the next 12 months, you can then please copy the template so that you always keep the original template, and then you can rename that file to the next financial year that you want to prepare your 12 months forecast for. Let's open the sales forecast and show you how it works. Enable content and any other enabling messages that may appear. The first worksheet, the notes worksheet, is where you will enter the name of your business. That will then update the necessary spreadsheets in the file. The rest of the information on the notes worksheet is just some tips on how to use the sales forecast and some tips for small business owners. The summary worksheet is where all the transactions that you will be entering into the rest of the worksheets will automatically update the summary worksheet. The sales forecast section of the summary is not prepared in the worksheets, it's prepared directly on the sales forecast file. You can edit the names of the months that you are wanting to forecast for, as well as the years that you are doing your forecast and budget for. You can change the names of the accounts under the descriptions. For example, Sales Department 1, you may wish to call spares or hardware or whatever the case may be. Sales Department 2 you can change, and Sales Department 3 you can change to suit your business. The first cell allows you to enter the cost price of what it is that you will be selling. So let's say, for example, you will purchase the item that you're selling from your supplier at $250. Then you will enter the number of salespeople that will be selling the products for you, and let's say it's just you for now. Then you will enter the target that the salespeople will have to sell per month, and let's say that's 100. That will then automatically calculate the total units to sell. So if we increase the number of salespeople to 3, for example, the total units to sell will then be 300. The sales price per unit, that is what you will be selling the product to your customer, can be calculated in two different ways. You will notice on that cell, if you look where I'm circling, it has a formula in it, but you can override it if you prefer to put the sales price in directly without using the markup percentage. If you would like to use the markup percentage and work on a markup percentage of your cost price of 200% to determine your sales price, that would then automatically update the cell that your sales price is calculated in. If you prefer not to use the markup functionality, you can enter the sales price directly into the cell for the selling price, which will then override the formula. What that data entry will then do is it will update your total sales based on the fact that you'd be selling 100 of those units. It will update your cost of sales based on the 250 cost price from the supplier. It will update your gross profit margin and your gross profit margin percentage. And that is then done automatically for you based on what you will enter within these cells. And then you can copy and paste this information over into the rest of the month cells, or you can enter new information as you want to do your forecast or as you're going to be employing salespeople, whatever the case may be. That data entry will then apply exactly the same to the second sales department. Let's just copy that data entry over into the second sales department. And then you will see it will update the calculations for the second sales department in your sales, in your cost of sales, your gross profit and your gross profit percentages. Please watch the budget video for the rest of the process and the features to budget for your operating expenses. The budget video will be included when you purchase the sales forecast. I trust that this makes your sales forecasting much easier for you as it does for us, and I hope to speak to you again very soon.